Hi friends, welcome to the Java Feel Good Web Series. At first, I must congratulate you for taking up Java for your study because Java is the most powerful and popular language in the world. Simply, this is the most favorite language of the programming world. There are many reasons behind it. The first and foremost is 90% of Fortune 500 companies of the world are using Java for their applications. The second one is, even though numerous famous languages are there in the world, 20% of world programmers are Java programmers. For your information, 10 million Java developers were appointed in USA itself in 2019. By simple figures, you can understand what is the popularity and versatility of Java language in the programming world. Before explaining more about Java, I would like to draw your attention towards one very important thing. In the previous video, I explained about the roadmap. Roadmap in two aspects. How to achieve mastery over programming, not just learning, mastery over programming languages, C, Java and Python. And the second one is the roadmap for achieving software career at your choice. You should be in a position to choose your employer. It is not at the mercy of anybody. This roadmap I explained just within 20 minutes. 20 minutes video. Actually, 20 years of my experience I incorporated in that. That's why what I request you, if you didn't watch that video, first watch that video and thereafter move to one of these languages, either Python, Java or C. Roadmap is very important. For example, if you want to reach a destination, you must have a right route and a right address. Then only you can comfortably and confidently reach your destination. Otherwise, you may waste a lot of time. Sometimes you may not reach your destination. That is very obvious. I need not tell you. So, whatever I perceived within a span of 20 years, I am putting before you with just 20 hours, 20 minutes of a lecture. Just watch that. By that, you can have complete understanding over your programming studies or your software career. Thereafter, you choose one of the languages or three languages and study. Then that is the very prudent approach. Don't be lazy. Okay. Now, before explaining about Java, I must explain the real status of core Java because many students simply call as core Java and advanced Java. What is the importance of core Java? What is the status of core Java? They do not know. And how many benefits they can get out of that also they do not know. That's why if you don't explain about that, this lecture will not be a complete one. That's why first I explain the importance of core Java and then proceed. The essential prerequisite before taking up Java for your study, you must understand its structure thoroughly. Then only you have to start your study. Not only Java, any language. Whenever you take up any language, the essential prerequisite is you must understand the structure first. Thereafter, you have to start your study. Now, I explain the status and the importance of core Java. Here, I have given a picture. You don't get this picture anywhere else. This is my brainchild. Okay. By this, I compared core Java with the trunk of the tree. Actually, Java is like a big banyan tree. So, this is core Java. I need not explain what is the importance of a trunk in the structure of a tree. Okay. After completion of core Java only, you have to take up one or two branches, one or more branches of Java. This is very important. Otherwise, you never evolve as a professional in the branches. Many students are over smart. They never bother about core Java and simply within few hours they complete and go for advanced Java. They choose one of the branches and do that. Then they never be comfortable in their profession. That can tell you. The core Java, I never say it is so simple and all that. It's not so simple, but I made it so simple. So simple. Just 60 hours of lectures I am going to provide for this. That means daily one training session in the web series. If you study within 60 days, you can master. And one more privilege you have. On core Java, one great international certification is there. OCAJP, Oracle Certified Associate Java Programmer. So parallelly you can prepare for that. If you prepare for that, you master core Java. So I am giving you 100% pass guarantee for that. That means in the first attempt you can pass that. By that you will be treated as a high value person. In job market you will be treated as a VIP. Nobody can compete with you. And for 1,000 students in engineering graduate, not even one is having that certification. That is sure. Otherwise you can inquire. If you are studying in engineering college, just to inquire, anybody is having that. That's why you will become outstanding because of the certification. You get an elevation, and by your knowledge, you can compete with anybody. That in another video, I discussed about OCJP certification. Now let us focus on this status and structure of the core Java. Okay, now core Java is like a trunk. Thereafter, based on that, many branches are there. So let us see the branches. Here I listed out the prime one, and you can find a few more also. Here, embedded applications, enterprise applications, Android apps, distributed applications, desktop applications, big data, scientific applications, cloud applications, business applications, databases, gaming applications. These are the prime applications. Only after completion of core Java, you can take up one of them. How much command you get on core Java, that extent it contributes for your command on these branches. That point you have to understand. That's why don't ignore Java and understand structure. Only after completion of core Java, choose one of the interested branches, one or more interested branches. Once you get command over core Java, then you never feel difficult to achieve command over the branches. Now, I explain the importance of Java language through few features. This is not the end of the list, and some of the important features I am explaining, you must have the knowledge of them. The first and foremost is this is an open source language. That means every resource of Java you can get freely. That point you have to understand. Actually, if it is a paid software and all that, it is limited to some groups only. But because it is open source programming language, anybody is interested can use that. The second one is greater community support. Actually, how Java has become so strengthened and popular means the community support. Many Java developers contribute their knowledge and intellect for the development of Java. That means you can get a pool of intellect in Java programming language. Every minute, for your information, every minute somebody contributes something for the development of Java language. That point you have to understand. And third one, actually, if you want to learn Java, there are n number of resources are there. Learn and master Java. For that, particularly, you need not go to institute. But here, one problem is there. When you go to a cloth shop, what problem is it? You want to take 2 or 3 dresses, but he shows hundreds of dresses. Out of that, choosing is the biggest problem. Here also, on web, n number of resources are there for learning Java. You have to choose the right one. That is the biggest challenge. If you choose the wrong one, you form a bad impression on Java. That's why I am showing you a right dimension, in my view, a unique dimension in the web world, and within 5 hours only can know. You can come to know whether it is a good system or not. Within 5 hours, you will be in a position to develop 5 projects on your own. Then you can decide whether it is good or bad. If you feel personally it is a bad one, then you can discard at the cost of 5 hours of this thing. You need not pay any money. So choosing when numerous resources are there, choosing the right one is really a difficult task, no doubt about that. And plenty of job opportunities. Actually, already I told you one thing. In 2019, 10 million Java developers were appointed. 1 crore Java developers are appointed in United States itself. That point you have to understand. Thereafter, rich API. Actually, API means application programming interfaces. That means huge library, standard library. If you want to develop any type of application, Java provides you a big library. There, thousands of methods are ready-made methods are available. Using them, you can develop any application on your own very easily, very comfortably, and there are many powerful tools. Java provides you time to time. It provides you many powerful tools. Using them, you can develop any big applications on your own. Thereafter, very important thing is Java is a true object-oriented programming language. Actually, object-oriented programming paradigm is the most popular and powerful paradigm. And using that, you can develop real-time applications. They reflect the real-time entities and all that. And this is Java is a true application group language, because whereas C pop language, function-oriented programming language, C++ is a hybrid language. It supports both pop and whoop. But as far as Java is concerned, a true object-oriented programming language. In Java, every element is an object. That point I have to understand. It is a highly versatile language. Versatility already I showed you in previous part of the video. That core Java, the branches represents the versatility of the Java language. And there are a number of reasons also. Because of that, Java has become the most favorite language of the world programmers.